Stab, 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 stab. What are you guys doing over here? All right, pistol round. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So we are on Rocket's pick. So Unjustified have been given their choice of side. You know, mashed potatoes, gravy, maybe French fries. But they've chosen the CT side. So that is where they will be starting us off. I have a good, clean max rounds of 12 per half here. See if we get some overtime. Always a good time. All right, but it is going to be Rocket looking for a push up right on up ramp. Headed, well, some through Cheetah, some up ramp, headed toward the B bomb site. And they're going to have all the space in the world to work with. But Wolfie not going to let them get down short. At least takes the 1-for-1. Elk going absolutely nutty, takes down 2. Makes them pay for it. But Cyrex going to find one as well. And we do have Lake bringing up the rear here. So it is going to be the 3 versus 2. His Unjustified attempt to retake the site. Good kill for Cyrex to take down Nero and Aleph. That's going to put it all onto Droid. All alone, Cyrex triples up. Quadra for the round. 4K pistol round. Making it look quite easy. Pretty simple. That's wow. So a good pistol round for Unjustified. 3 players surviving for them is going to mean they're going to have a pretty darn good buy. Interesting choices here, though. We do have the AUG for Lake. I don't know if second round is really the right time for it, but because Rocket got the bomb plant, they are going to force up for round number 2 here. Try to bring out some rifles. Try to take back momentum. We're going to have Rocket just splitting up across the map here, trying to take some control. 3 players on towards B, 2 towards elbow, maybe looking for something on mid, but I'm going to keep it slow. The utility, Rocket have picked up a decent amount of utility. Droid has got a full set, so he's going to look towards trying to set up some opportunities for his team. But Rocket taking their sweet time here, just hanging out on scaffolding. Waiting to see if they can find a pick on Unjustified first. Wolfie going to get a peek on one and just back it right on off. Just keep things slow and cool. A lot of attention over toward the B bomb site, but it is going to be the peek in for LF. Spots Lake. No kill to come in, though. It's going to be Lake to start things off on Elk instead. That's man advantage for Unjustified, and time is ticking down. Not on Rocket's side at all. They're spending a lot of time just sitting behind these smokes and just planning out how they're gonna pop in. One Molotov goes in, but Rocket still haven't pushed in. Soon they won't have enough time to make anything work, although Nero's ready for it. He gets the first, but Seb doubles up. That's going to be the bomb carrier, the last one standing, taken down by Lake. And it is a clean round for Unjustified. Second round, no bomb plant either. No bomb plant, and that is going to mean no force buy, no money, no nothing. Now, it is going to be a pretty, it should be a pretty clean, easy one for Unjustified here. Normally I would look toward Rocket to just go for, like, group up with the pistols and go somewhere, but they've still split up across the map. I don't know that that's the best idea, but I guess we'll see if they can pull something out of it. They're gonna just be stopped by these smokes. Although not entirely. Few players trying to push out onto the B bomb site will be stopped. Brick walled. But a kill does come back for Rocket. It's a 2v4. They try to find their way out somewhere. Still having some difficulty picking the ending spot, and it's going to be a huge lurk from Arcade. He will take out Nero, put Droid all on his own, and make quick work of Droid as well. So, interestingly, R2D2J is on a whole 0 damage so far. It's only been 3 rounds. We're only getting into the 4th round here. So I'd expect to see R2 start to heat up here. But we are going to start with Arcade heating up. Going for that lovely elbow aggression in mid that you see played here by the CT side on Ancient so often. Rocket are still... Okay, so we've got Arcade playing anti-flash, so it's going to be some bullets put down, but Rocket just going to be pushed away. The smoke not acting like the cover they might have wanted. Try to head over to the A-bomb site instead. It's going to be Lake here to try and stop them. The slow aggression here. Nades rain into the A-bomb site. Lake going to be pushed away by the fire, but might not matter. Cyrex is here to back him up. And that is Rocket falling, blasting off. How many times can I say Team Rocket's blasting off again before it gets old, huh? Should I stop saying it after that time that I just said it, or should I keep saying it? Well, it's going to be all down to Elk here. Maybe a little bit of a moose in the headlights, or deer in the headlights here. Just trying to make sure he doesn't end up with 0 money on the round. He is going to make a ton of noise, so Unjustified can have more than enough information on where he is. But it looks like they're going to give him all the time in the world to try and plant the bomb. Not going to be allowed in the end. A nice headshot for Cyrex. 4K on the round. And it's going to be Unjustified with 4. So not a great start here from Rocket. They're going to be on pistols now. Oh, well that's interesting. Lake definitely had the AUG. And it looks like he's decided to drop it for the AK. So you get that AK, you feel okay. Get some headshots. Rocket heading on into Cheetah, gonna try to set up once again. Interestingly, we don't have Unjustified playing super well around the map. They're definitely not setting up the same thing over and over, although, oh gosh, Seb gonna be spammed through the wood pile. Good response by Lake, taking down R2. Now it's gonna be our Arcade to stop this push. Aleph is right outside of Red Room. The others are right there as well. It's gonna be 3 versus 2, but unfortunate friendly fire by Nero. Nero gonna take down one more, but Cyrex gonna make him pay for it. We are all down to the 1v2. No bomb for Droid. He's just gonna be looking to try and pick up the pieces of this round. Question is, does Cyrex know what's going on? Droid has been quiet this whole time, so has a whole lot of room to play with that Unjustified aren't gonna know about. Spots the bomb. Just wondering, hey, is anyone watching this? No? Alright. But once again, we're down to that final few seconds on the round. Droid gonna go for the plant. Wolfie makes it look easy. Well, when nobody is Nobody's looking at you. We go to round number 6. Once again, still Unjustified, absolutely dominating. Cyrex is blazing. But it is another buy round here for Rocket, so Wolfie gonna look to play inside of Cheetah yet again, not going for the defensive positioning against the pistols. Going for more aggressive positioning against these rifles. We do have the AWP for Nero, one for Cyrex as well, so AWPs have come out to play here in round number 6. And they will start things off with a kill on the lake. Well, it's going to be Rocket's first man advantage here. Oh, Arcade, don't get caught with a nade in your hands. Smoke is placed, and Nero going to stop Wolfie doing any sort of shenanigan pushes. Now Rocket with a double advantage here. They're going to seek to try to end A. They finally have a little bit of a decisive plan here. Gonna stop Arcade as well. This could be the save coming in for Unjustified. 2 versus 5. Obviously not great odds to go for on the retake here. Rocket spending a lot of time once again. They do get the bomb down in the end. You know, whether you get it down with 1 second to spare or minute 30 to spare, the bomb is still down, and now initiative on Unjustified to go for the retake, but it looks like they want to just save. You have the AWP and the M4, and Cyrex has a decent chunk of change as well, so not the worst call to save in the world. Do have a round for Rocket. Do have one. We do have a timeout as well for Unjustified. Just getting the money and the weapons situated here. While we have a timeout, we may as well check the scoreboard here, see who's doing what. Pyrex with a lovely 121 ADR, but Nero has matched him digit for digit. It's just the deaths that separate these two players. Now, clock will tick down, and we will join these teams round number 7. Alright, and the flashes. So again, keep an eye on what Lake is doing, because playing this mid position is extremely important here. And like, you'll see this on a lot of 4-square map designs, right? The mid is the most important spot because it lets you split the whole map in half. And Justified have done a good job of that. They've realized that no one is out anywhere else, so it's got to be the A bomb site. Oh, AWP misses the shot. This could be the opportunity that Rocket have been looking for. They finally made it onto a site before the minute has ticked away. And Justified are having trouble getting in through these smokes. Bomb goes down. So now, once again, we do have afterplants. And Elk gonna start things off with a kill on Arcade, but now the smokes have faded. The utility for Team Rocket is done. It's a good kill for Wolfie. Bring it back to a 4 versus 4. He doubles up, but Aleph has the lurk, has the flank. Rocket gonna give them the round. So, finally Rocket starting to pull some back. It is not going to be quite enough to break the money of Unjustified. This is still going to be M4s on the whole team, but now that off has left them. Looks like once again we're going to have pretty good split across the map for Rocket. We'll keep an eye on Wolfie. He's going to hear the footsteps right outside of Cheetah. A lot of stuff happening. Rocket just about to move past the midpoint, but Arcade not going to let Amiya do it. Droid is shut down. Hero going to trade one back. Oh, Wolfie going to see that nade come out, but it's not going to matter. R2 turns him to pudding. Rocket going to have the man advantage here once again. Looking like they want to even things out here. There's still some room. There's still some work left to do, but they might just be up to the task. Maybe you just need a little bit of warm-up here. Ooh, Lake spots out player inside a red room, but does not get the kill. That is going to give the info over to Rocket. Head on over to B, or head on over to A. And that is precisely what they do. So we're going to have Unjustified here, round number 8, saving these 2 rifles, trying to keep the buy pretty good on the future rounds, and get another bomb plant for Rocket. Now it's just whether or not these players will die to the bomb radius, which is likely a no. They've got plenty of space and time to work with here. I don't think there's going to be any exit frags happening here either. Terrorists win. So 5-3. The last one is starting to stack up for Unjustified. They don't have quite enough this round, but next round will definitely be a good buy for them, especially if they end up holding onto these rifles. I guess the other question is what these pistols do. Unjustified, they do like to stack up with the pistols, so we'll see if Arcade, Seb, and Wolfie go for a 3-player pyramid here, or if we get just a regular, reasonable split across the map. Oh, Lake playing with fire here inside of Elbow, but no one to play with. Gonna be Seb, first player on guard here outside of ramp. And then as the nades rain in, it's gonna be Rocket to push. Seb is put down. Cyrex good on the trade, and he's gonna be good for 2 as well. It's gonna be a 2-for-2 trade. Cyrex with 2, and Elk with 2 as well. Is the push just done already before it starts? No, Droid, or yes, or no, it's not. Droid with 1, Lake to trade. Lake on the nicest flank ever. Nero to peek, but the AWP misses. It's gonna be a 1 versus 1 now. Aleph knows the other player, knows where Lake is, so the nade might not do enough, but it will be. The peek from Lake is good. The headshot comes in, so that's going to be an AWP picked up. Nice bonus for Unjustified. Veritable save round comes out in their favor. Once again, Lake doing some serious work. So I was told by Wolfie that the first map is usually his best, so I'm gonna look for Wolfie to be like absolutely crushing the next few rounds. Although things are gonna start off with just a full-on push over toward A. You have weapons in the backpacks of Rocket. It's gonna be Cyrex here to peek. Nades go in to block him off, so that's going to be the AWP not able to participate in this defense here, and not smoked off as well. Rocket gonna make their way out onto the bomb site, have all sorts of space to work with. Ooh, big aggression coming in through the smokes here. Arcade injured heavily. Oh, but the first shot is good for Cyrex. That'll be Nero to fall. That's the AWP taken away from the opponents, but now the bomb, there's not much time left. Arcade's the only one with a kit. Oh, but he's gonna take down Elk as the smoke ends. And Seb gonna take one down as well. Cyrex join in the feed. Arcade has enough time. The kills come in, the retake is good. Unjustified take a 7th. So I did mention that the positions these teams are at, right? Justified making it look pretty easy here versus Rocket. I don't want to say too easy, but they're doing a fairly good job here, keeping Rocket off, mostly off the bomb sites. Oh, Arcade needs to fall back. He's going to be first to fall. Lake is here to back him up. And he's only going to get one in the spray down. They lined up for him, but he did only get one. 4 versus 3. The bomb left over toward B main here for Rocket, but they are going to have a lot of room to work with on the map with 2 picks. A man advantage once again for Rocket. Good early picks on the round. See if they're able to convert it here. Ooh, Seb sniffing around Cheetah. Or sniffing around Scaffold here, but not going to find anybody. Rocket, once again, taking a lot of time to set up. Keeping things quiet, giving Unjustified a lot of... Well, they're not giving Unjustified any information. They're doing a great job of keeping things quiet until exactly when they want to strike. It's just that every time they've struck, it's been so late in the round that it's a stressful push. So Wolfie going to be here. He's going to be smoked off. Rocket just going to make their way out onto the bomb site fairly unopposed. No one really here to stop them. Wolfie going to start off with a kill. Eric's going to join in the feed as well. Now, I thought this was going to be a good bomb plant for Rocket, but here they've been mostly taken down through the smoke, and Elk not even going to get the bomb plant as Cyrex just goes and USBs him. And just like that, we're in the last round of this half. So Cyrex kind of beaming. Absolutely destroying. Rocket do have enough money left in the accounts to get a little bit of a buy. Oh, Alef taking major damage from the HEs. And that, oh, I say major damage. He's just dunked. He's been obliterated by fire and spam. Risky business here for Elk, playing up pretty high on the ramp, but not able to find anything and just backs it off. Next is going to be mid, and it is a 1-for-1 trade for Lake. Well, it's going to keep the advantage in the court of Unjustified, but still, there's a lot of room for Rocket to move about here. A lot of room. Rocket are taking their sweet time here to try and probe the bomb sites. They just want as much information as possible before they make a decision. 3 remaining players will head over to the B bomb site. They are only going to have to face down 2 players here. Cyrix and Seb are here, and they are eliminated. Lickety split, quick as you say. This might be the round for Unjustified for Rocket to pick up a 4th. 2 versus 3 now. It's going to be the retake to come in, but it's already starting off hot with Wolfie. R2 gonna trade it right back. And with Arcade, all that's left, that's gonna be it. So halftime, we're gonna have Rocket going in with a 4-8 going on to their CT side. Not the ideal halftime score, but definitely not the worst thing in the world. What I always like to say, it could be worse. Justified looking to try an A hit this time around. Lake is lurking all on his own over toward Cubby. And the rest of Unjustified just seeking out information, but they'll run into the 4-stack from Rocket. Eric's just going to be left here to lurk. See if he can bait out some aggression here. A little bit of a desk pop. But other than that, no one going to meet each other. These teams taking this ancient map pretty quiet, pretty low. I feel like I could talk about Uncle Iroh from Avatar. Be like, you know, well, I say that, and then that happens. Cyrix takes down Elk. But, oh, here we go. Cyrix not going to find any more those dualies going cowboy mode. And it is going to be enough to get the bomb plant as well. Arcade joining in the feed for himself. Takes down Aleph. And this is where things are going to start to get stressful for Rocket. This is going to be a successful pistol for Unjustified here. 4 versus 1 here. And that's not going to be a retake for Nero. So we do have a timeout here. The follow-up Unjustified already off to a strong start here for the pistol. Strong start for the pistol. They're going to be on some serious firepower here for the second round. We do have a bunch of Galils. We have Cyrix with the MAC-10. That's going to farm up money for the AWP. He's able to put it to use. Cyrix is going to be the tip of the spear here for Unjustified. It's going to get the nades teammate for the entry. Ooh. Out hits Wolfie like a truck, and Aleph gonna follow up with a kill on a Seb as well, so that's the man advantage for Rocket. Gonna push Unjustified away, but at the same time, Lake lurks. Some sort of predator. And it is gonna even up the player counts once again. Oh. Ah, wrong button. Good kill for Droid, though. He takes out Lake. And it's going to be an AK as a reward as well. So, honestly, this could be exactly what Rocket would want. They have armor as well, but no, Wolfie is ready. Wolfie is ready for the push. So now, it's time for the true bomb site take. Kill for Cyrix on the R2, but Aleph not going to allow the bomb plant. Now Cyrix all on his own. 1 versus 2, 20 HP to his name. More seconds than hit points. Gonna go for the bomb plant as well. He's gonna get it, and now he's found both these players, but they have found him. Nero gonna clean it up, and it is gonna be the defuse to come in. So Rocket with a good anti-eco. Well done to sort of stop what could have been some tragic momentum for Unjustified. We are going to have the pistols and a couple of pieces of armor here for Unjustified. I know, again, they like to go for the pistol stacks, but they're not going for it. Wolfie just going full-on aggression, and it's gonna work out. Good headshot onto Aleph. Oh, spots the nade just in time to back off from it. Only gonna take a little bit of damage. Elk now, the next player on the menu is gonna be able to shut Wolfie down. Elk gonna be good for 2. That could open this round up, but I feel like if I'm Wolfie, I'm just going to feel good that I got mine. And be like, hey, I rushed in with a Tech 9 and headshotted a guy. What did you guys do? The answer is not very much. Elk gonna quadra up on the round with 1 for Droid. And it's going to be 6 for Rocket. So 6 to 9, Rocket. They've still got a lot of time ahead of them before they can even this one out. 3 rounds is a lot. There's going to be at least 1 more buy round for Unjustified after this one. Not right after this one, but a couple of rounds after this one before things actually equalize here. Rocket, interestingly, not playing anyone over towards Red Room. They've got players in Donut, 2 of them. I guess you do have LF in this rotator spot, able to get in and out of mid as needed. See what they go for. Ooh, Arcade. Could have caught R2 with a nade in his hand. At least gonna spot him inside a Donut here, but kill not to come in. Arcade gonna have to just back it away. Or no, he wants this. He's going to pay for it. Nero with 2. It is going to be Lake to trade, but that is a late trade. Oh. Things could get not good for Lake, but he will take the kill. Getting things back out for Unjustified. Next challenger will be R2. We'll be looking for something coming out of this Donut. He's going to go for the nade block. Or the nade, the smoke break, but nothing doing from that. Going to be joined by his team inside a Donut. He's also going to be joined by a Molotov. I think Unjustified know that all 3 players are lurking toward this Donut position. Lake, Cyrix, and Seb now need to stop, need to block them off. They line up for Lake. He's only able to get 1. Seb joins in the feed as well for 1 as well. And the smoke will deter any further retake. So it is going to be the round going toward Unjustified. They're going to be on double digits now. Meanwhile, the money for Rocket, well, it's definitely playable. Nero going to pick up the AWP. There is should be enough for the rest of the team to at least have some decent armament as well. We'll see if Rocket are able to stop Unjustified with this little bit lower level of weaponry here and can at least start off with one in the bag for Cyrex. Unjustified gonna have a pretty quick 4v5 advantage here, or 5v4 advantage. And the MP9 for Aleph could definitely be an unfortunate piece here for Rocket. Ooh, a little bit of a incendiary damage taken here by Droid as well. Smoke goes in. But it's going to be Droid joined by R2 to take down one, but be traded for two. Arcade with a double. Going to buy Unjustified the site, but Nero says take it back. He's going to get that good kill on a Cyrex, but Arcade knows where he is. Arcade is now on for 3, on for the Quadra on the round. You have a big flank from Aleph, though. This MP9 could destroy, it could obliterate. And Aleph is going to know that Seb's right here. Definitely here's the movement, here's the gun drop. I think the play now is just to wait for the exit frags. Unjustified going to be on 11 rounds. And Aleph, not so much as a consolation prize. So now you probably start thinking about next round, next map for Rocket. 11 for Unjustified. And the money for Rocket looking pretty bad. Maybe they play for the tie. So maybe you can play for the tie from here, but Rocket are going to have a long road ahead to get to overtime. I would feel pretty bad as Unjustified letting 6 rounds slip away like that. And that's if Unjustified win this round. I'm already counting my chickens before they hatch. I guess I could give a better metaphor. I'm already counting my avocados before I open them. That's terrible. I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. But it is going to be the attempt. Oh my gosh. R2 going to open things up. First blood against Cyrex, but the rest of Rocket falling all around. And it's going to be Unjustified with a nice quick round number 18. So, round number 19. Unjustified on map point here. Map point. And looking for a first map win. It's a good way to start things out, that is for sure. Especially on your opponent's map pick. We're going to be headed to Vertigo next. And, oh gosh. It looks like Unjustified were like, hey, they stacked this last round. You think they'll do it twice in a row? R2 going to be the one to challenge them here, gets the smoke down to try and give himself some cover, but the spam is not going to be good here. Oh, he is going to take down Wolfie through the smoke. I would be upset. And they might be successful in this retake, already taken down 3 players. And most of the team is still surviving. Elk is first to fall. Bomb is still ticking, but it's Arcade 1v4. And he doesn't have a lot of space here. Nero going to finally take his life. And it's going to be Rocket managing to claw back that round. So, well, it's the first of many rounds Rocket will need. But going into round number 20, you do have all of the weapons that you could possibly ask for to try and hold off the T side. See if they're able to pull it off. We do once again have the mid aggression from the CT side of Rocket. Players playing on Cat and playing in Cubby, playing all around. We'll see if Wolfie is able to get anything. As the smoke fades, he spots out Nero first, but Aleph is there as well, and indecision gonna mean that he is just gonna be taken down. Seb gonna be rushing on up the ramp with the rest of the team. That is gonna be a bomb site for Unjustified, and it is gonna be very rough for Rocket on this retake. 4 versus 4. Nero down on 19 HP, but Unjustified have some members on low HP as well. Not a lot of time to work with here. They do have kits on R2 and Droid. Ooh, the flash goes in. They're not going to expect Lake so pushed up, but it doesn't matter. The kills come in. We're in the favor of Rocket. Nero lit down, and Arcade cleans it up, and that is going to be Unjustified with a pretty clean 13-7 victory. Map number 1.